Hello, Soloists. Agent Solo here. Welcome back to another game run through here. I've got role player. I've mixed in monsters and minions, and of course the new one that's just come out, Fiends and Familiars. Um, Setup is roughly the same. I've already set up my game. I've just done a zoomed out view here just to show how much table space it takes up. Still a fairly small footprint. The only thing that's really added here is the familiar that you put on top of your board. I've already chosen mine. I'm about to go through as well the list. I've just got them over here after this scene here. I'll go through with the list of what you can get familiar-wise, because I forgot to show you that on the bit of a preview run-through of the components for this. You get more monsters and minions. You get more market deck. Market deck's very thick stack at the moment. I've already had to take out 40 cards, so plenty of variability in this game now. Monsters and minions deck, the minions deck, I'm very worried about. There's a lot of single dots still there. They've said to take out 10. If you have monsters and minions and Fiends and Familiar. In a solo game, it seems like I'm going to take forever to get through to get to the double dots, but you know, I'm not too worried. I've got the new monster. For this, I drew out a green, so I've got the Cyclops. This is the new monster. There's another green from the Monsters and Minions deck. If you have one or more injury tokens, you cannot re-roll. So, obviously going into this attack, I want 0 injury tokens. Keeps it simple, I guess. I've set up my trash pile in the corner, my discard pile, which is the 40 cards I drew out. I've got my still 4 market card deck like in Monsters and Minions. I've got these 3 initiative cards. The Fiend, this is what's new. The Fiend has come out on here. So at the moment there's Fiend of Tuition, which says, I'll zoom on this when I start the game, but at the start of the market phase, lose 1 gold. So if you choose that last initiative, you also grab this with it. And at the end of your turn, I believe, end of creation phase, I believe, you can either spend 5 gold to get rid of it, or spend a charisma token that's left over to banish it. When you banish it, just flip it face down, because there's I think there's other cards in there that reference that you can use to reference how many number of banished cards you have. I think there's the Fiend deck right next to it. I've set up my deck here. My dice here. I've got my familiar. I've got an Ancient Tortoise, which I'll run through very soon. Got my alignment card. I'm a red class with fighter. I'm unhinged. 5 gold still there. I've got my 6 dice set up. You'll notice I've got a split dice already. Rolled a 1 on this green-black split dice. The maximum is a 4 on those. Very, very nasty. And you still roll your 2 gold dice here for the solo AI player, as like the monsters and minions. Alrighty, let's zoom in a bit closer, and I'll first go through the familiar deck. For those that didn't see, if you haven't got a chance to see what you've got in them, I just want to quickly run through them, and then I'll start playing the game. So the ability on the Tortoise, when you place a die on Ancient Tortoise, you may take an Intelligence or a Wisdom attribute action. So 3 extra actions for that. That's pretty cool. The Draggle, which I didn't take, when you place a die on Draggle Wolf, you may take a Dex or a Constitution action. So I decided to go to the Tortoise. Something different. Felt like a Tortoise might fit with the Saurian, maybe. Don't know, a little pet tortoise. Other familiars you get the long-tailed weasel. Okay, you place a die, gain 2 or 3 honor tokens. Ooh, that was pretty cool if I could have got that. Cursed raven. When you place a die, discard 1 card from the market. Okay. Jackalope. Yep. Just sort of so you could get a quick look at what they do. So I might just zoom in to Tempest Fox. Does that. First a split dice. Scorch Phoenix. Ooh, that's not too bad. Silver Warthog. Interesting little things you can do to mix up the game a bit. What's that? Shadow Drake. Getting 3 or 2 XP. Yep. Ice Bear. Yep. Screech Owl. Horned Viper. Flame Imp. Nullus Leopard. Yeah. Blood Badger. So I believe there's 15 of these, in fact. So I've chosen one, and I'll stick with it. What else have I done here? So to start the game, look at my backstory. Black and white. I've got my black and white filled out already. I'd like to get a couple of them done if I can. I drew a couple of boost dice. Unfortunately, I rolled 3 on 1. So at the moment, my wisdom's looking pretty ordinary, but I'm hoping to flip a couple of these. Charisma might be my trash one. I mean, it's only worth 1 star. So I'll see how it go. I've got the split die there for no real reason. Might be able to move it. I mean, Ancient Torso needs a 5 or 7, so maybe I might dex that later. Yeah. I assume dex means I can move it to the familiar and vice versa. To answer my own question, I mean, dexterity, just clarifying the rules in the original bit. Just move 2 dice on your character sheet, and this is classed as your character sheet, so I assume that's a yes. Interesting. But yeah, no, this is not too bad of a start. With Advocate, I've got to get to the top left to get my 3 points. At the moment, it's sitting on just a blank. So I've got to be good and lawful with my Saurian. Okay, got my 5 gold. Let's start to play. Let's see what the market's got, and let's roll some dice. Okay, another thing I forgot to mention too when setting up this game, you remove the old backpack from Monsters and Minions. It's been replaced by a new backpack. So we'll see. I mean, that was the old one I just showed you. Obviously, Diplomacy is out as well. The usual couple cards that are gone. Alrighty, let's roll. So with this one, there's a Call to Adventure card in here that's 15 cards down. Now, what we do until then, you put 2 dice per initiative card. So I'm going to draw out 6 dice here, just to get through the extra dice. Just to highest. Now, on initiative 1, you put your 2 lowest, and then your next 2 lowest go on 2. And you still get the gold for the 2 on this one, and then your 2 highest go on the highest one, but you also have to pick up the Fiend when you do that one. Alrighty, so time for me to think about what I want to do. A couple of new ones here. I think Malicious is new. I can't remember. No, it's not. That's Monsters Minions. Runic Cynic's new. That's a new armor set. And it sort of adds something to your rows. They're cheaper armor. You need to collect a lot to get points out of them. But they're good just to boost a couple of things. So I can add one to my dex store on this one. If I have that. But I've got to be careful, obviously. If I add one, that means I don't want as much. I'll probably forget about them. Okay. Alrighty, I'm thinking here that, you know what, let's give it a go. Let's get the Fiend. I don't mind just showing how it works. I mean, when in doubt for me, I get the class die. I could have got some 4 gold. That would have been an awesome start, but 1 and 3 is horrible. I don't see a good way of using the 1 and 3. So, look, I'm going to go for the red and green die, and I also pick up the Fiend of Tuition. Okay, so coming down to here. Now, when you grab 2 dice, you're only meant to activate 1 row. However, I'm going to put this to test here. If I put my red right there, I imagine I can do this. This is when you place a die. This is not an attribute row. You can only do 1 attribute action each time you do this. So I might do this now. And it says here, when you place a die on Ancient Tortoise, you may take an Intelligence or Wisdom attribute action. So I might take... yeah, because I don't want to waste 2 strength things to get these working. Let's do the Intelligence on my black die. That means I re-roll, and I get a 1. You know what? I might keep the 1. I can turn into a 6 later. That could be quite handy. That'd be 6, that'd be 8. I'll be almost there. Yeah. And the green 5, I mean, I could do it again, or I could put it into the dex and switch 2 out. Ooh. No. I mean, that's a green. I could switch up there later. I'm going to put it in my Constitution. And let's up. I mean, that's a 5 there too, isn't it? 5 is 7. So I only want 2 more 1s there. That's possible. Sorry. Oops, that was a 1. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Okay, well, maybe I should do that then. Maybe I'll down this 1 to a 4. Yep. And that's what I'm going to do. Now it's off to market phase. Fiend. At the start of the market phase, I lose 1 gold. So I'm down to 4 gold. Check that one over there. In fact, before I even do that, I should roll my AI dice. I totally forgot. So after I choose, since I am the last initiative, I roll 2 dice. A 1 takes the leftmost, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 or a 6 will discard the minion. So I've got a 1 and a 4. 1 will get rid of this. Get rid of that, and that will be trash, as if someone's got it and I can't grab it back off them. So the Runic Sting's now gone to the trash pile. And then the 4 will get rid of Intimidate to the trash pile. Well, I got 3 gold. What can I get for... I got 4 gold. Well, I don't really want to take on the Flayer. The Flayer says that you need some third columns filled out to get extra combat dice. I've got no third columns filled out, so I'm not going to take him on just yet. I was hoping that the AI would get rid of him. Look, let's just build up some cash. I don't like any of these. I mean, I can't afford them except for Mystic Cloak. I'm not a green or blue class. Look, let's just discard Malicious and trash this one. Okay. Alrighty. I get 2 gold for trashing that. Oh, sorry, for discarding. Okay, new round. You draw 4 more. Okay. Got a promo card in here too. Got a couple of promos, which I love, because I like this game. Chain Leggings. Excellent. I'm red. I want that one. Alrighty. Let's roll some dice. So these should be put back in the bag. New Fiend drawn. I could have spent 5 before to get rid of my current Fiend, but I'm going to build up some cash for a bit. Alrighty, and Fiend of Duress goes out there, meaning in the market phase, I must go on a hunt if I have that one present, which makes it a bit tough. Okay, I drew new dice here. Remember, I'm looking for that call to adventure card before I start only drawing 1 dice again. And gee, was it a bad roll. Plenty of 1s. Look, I was thinking of putting the 4 here, but I'm trying to set myself up to get more gold. Actually, maybe I should have. No new stuff has been there. And obviously, when I select a red die, because this is what I'm thinking, on my class card, if you can't see that, just put it a bit closer. When you select a red die, you may banish a Fiend card. So maybe I should have put this 4 here. Nothing new's been revealed. That 4 can go there. Okay. And then I'm going to choose the second, which gives me a gold. And also 2 more gold for choosing a gold die here. I then get to banish my Fiend of Tuition, since I chose a red die based on my skill. He goes face down in my Fiends area. Okay, I'm going to put this 1 right here, which means I could do an Intelligence or Wisdom action. Yeah, what the hell? Let's try and fluke a 6 on this. Or do I do Wisdom to get across 1? It might naturally happen that I go across 1. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it. Oh, yes. That was a fluke. Alright, keep that 6. And then this 4 is going to go into Dex. Now, that wasn't an attribute row, because you're going to activate one of your attribute actions. So, I've used that one. This is an attribute action where I'm going to Dex this gold with this here. Just so I can complete the backstory over there. Okay, so far so good. Let's go to the purchasing phase, or the market phase. Now, remember, my Fiend has been banished, so I don't lose a gold. Hey, I took the middle initiative, so that means I roll 1 gold die. It's a 5. The Flayer will get discarded. New one revealed. Giant Scorpion. Plus 1 combat die for each red die in your character sheet. Interesting. That puts me back on the map a bit. Do I want any of these, though? However, I wouldn't mind some armor. While it's there, cheap armor. I could go on a hunt. I mean, that red die on your character sheet is very, very tempting. That means I'll roll 3. I should be getting 5 to 9, which is It's not honestly not a trophy, but be enough to get some stuff. Every column has the same. No. Look, I'm going to get my chain leggings. I like the armor set for the Reds. Plenty of them come up. I'll try and aim to get at least 3 of them to make it worthwhile. Could be a bad decision, but I'm doing it. So that's 3 gold from my pile to get some chain leggings. Chain leggings. For those that know, that's from the base set. Go right there still. Okay, cleanup phase, because this didn't happen last time. Besides the dice here, you also refresh the Fiends. So he's discarded, and I put a new Fiend on. What's that say there? You cannot place dice in your familiar row unless there's no other spaces. Interesting. Okay. Clean up with the dice. Back in the bag. Leftmost card goes in the discard pile. The other 2 will be trash. A couple of new ones I've drawn out here. So there's another leather armor. You want part of the set just to balance out some cards. I imagine that's why there's just one of each set. One for each set again. Restores a new one with 3 down the bottom. Immediately refresh all of your skill cards. Well, that's not handy just yet. I don't have any. Banish your Fiend. I mean, I've already got a way to banish a Fiend with my red die action, but another one could be handy. Moves me left when I use it. And Foolish, people have seen before. Okay, let's roll some dice. Here's what I roll. Got a split dice again. These can count as my class color dice as well, I believe. They both red and green, but that's the issue. They only go to max of 4. Well, based on what I've drawn there, I mean, nothing's really come out excellent. I don't think it's worth going for the top one. I think I'll just go for my class color die. I don't need white or green yet on my backstory. So, looks like we're going for double 3s. Yeah, get the extra gold as well. Okay, where to put these 2? I mean, I'm not picking the greatest numbers, am I? Let's see. Let's put this in Charisma. I think my Charisma's no good. I'm going to get a gold for finishing off that row. Let's put that one there. This red, let's put it in my Intelligence row. And I'm going to use one action here. I'm not really liking what's on the market either, and I might take out that giant scorpion if it's available. Might not be. That's sort of the plan here. But let's use Intelligence on this same die to try and get up a bit higher. Same number. Guess I'm keeping it. 3, 8. What do I need that? 8, that's 7. Oof. I need another 7 at least on that one, so I need to fix up that one. Alrighty, to the market phase here now. My video just cut off just before, but what happened was I rolled a 5 for the AI. The giant scorpion's now no longer, which is a shame because I set myself up for that with plenty of reds. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 reds on my character sheet. It's a shame. Would have been 5 dice. I could have easily smashed that. But on the positive thing, I do have 3 charisma dice out there. And I believe I can beat him with 4 dice. I mean, either way, I get a trophy here. 7, 11, or 12 plus. So let's go for a hunt and take him down. So I need a 7 to 11 to get a trophy here for 2 experience, or 12 plus to get 3 experience and a gold to take him as a trophy. Data, I got my 4 combat dice. Wow, nice roll. 12, 16, 21, easily defeating that satyr. I get my 3 experience and 1 gold. But before I do that, I'm going to get my trophy. Because I claim this, I just put it in the corner down here, next to my character sheet. And I get the location. All players gain 1 combat die for each green die in their familiar row. Okay. I've got 1 in my Ancient Tortoise at the moment with a split die. Fantastic. Being a single player game, I'm just going to keep this face up. Normally you put them face down in multiplayer. So that reminds me over here. So far, as long as I don't move it out, I've got 1 combat die against the monster. Yes! Let's clean up again. So Fiend gets replaced. Just put the face up over here. Fiend gets replaced. When you buy a card, you must also spend 1 XP. And that reminds me, I better get my 3 XP and 1 gold as well. Put that next to my tortoise. 3 XP. I've got 1 more gold. So clean up, get rid of the dice. Left is discarded. The rest are trashed. Okay, gold goes back on. Fiend's been replaced. Excellent. New market cards. Obnoxious, we've seen before. Tumble is monsters and minions. Cure wounds. And here's the Call to Adventure card. So it says here, discard this card from the market and replace it from the market deck. For the rest of the game, place only 1 die. So this round I'm placing only 1 die. I'll just put it at the top here. Which is good in a way. Alrighty, so new round. So the Call to Adventure card's been out. Bit of higher numbers this time. Eyeing off that black 6 or the 7 boost. Could help for intelligence. But I do want a purple on the intelligence though. Yikes. Alrighty, I'm going to grab the black 6 with the extra gold. Not too much difference between that and the 7, I think. Alrighty, black 6. Let's put it... Oof, wisdom or intelligence? Maybe intelligence, because... Yeah, there might be other times I might need to use the wisdom here. So I'm just going to put on intelligence. So far that's 8, 14, minus 1's 13. So I'm 1 short. Let's use the reroll on... Ooh. No, I reckon I could get 1 up there later. Let's use the reroll on the wisdom die. 3 is the lowest you can get on that. I mean, ooh, actually, that could be a strength thing for later on. Yeah. Let's reroll. So what's down here? Is that 6, 11, 12? They're pretty close. Let's reroll this. It's 3. Let's see if I can get a 4 or 5 so the intelligence is done. And I got a 2. That's no good. So let's keep it at 3. Alrighty. Pick the second one. So AI rolls 1 die. It is a 3. That's exactly what I wanted. Picks up my Cure Wounds. I was keen on that. Gets me to go up and up 1 die, down another one because my charisma roll was a bit buggered anyway. Wow, I hate how this game... I mean, I don't hate the game, but I hate how just sometimes the AI does exactly what I want to do. Well, I could take out the Elemental, but I've only rolling 3 dice. It needs a 12 plus. Obnoxious is no good to me. Tumble. Before or after selecting initiative card, replace a die in the dice pool with 1 selected from the bag. Roll it and reel the dice pool. Before or after selecting initiative card, replace a die in the dice pool with 1 selected from the bag. Roll it and reel it. Maybe the quarterstaff. Give me some more gold. Some gold, jury gold. Yeah, I think I might do that. That's 4 gold. I've got some gold ready for it. 3, 4. Plenty of gold to spare. Just going to go on my weapon spot. Over here. Clean up again. Leftmost discarded. Rest is trashed. Back in the bag. And Fiend is replaced. New Fiend is Feat of Temperance. When you go on a hunt, you cannot spend XP to re-roll. Not a big deal for me. When you go on a hunt. So I assume that wouldn't count when you get to the monster. New market cards. Heavy crossbow, we've seen that before. Leather gloves, we've seen that before. Dedicated, we've seen that before. Stone skin. Again, didn't roll too well. Wow. I mean, this is what happens, but, you know, it's good in a way because then I can use my ancient tortoise. Good old ancient tortoise. He's ancient, he's good, he's tortoisey. So I'm going to grab the 1 blue and the coin. So the blue can either go over here, which would fit perfectly. That would make it 6, which would cover that. I think that's the way to go. Or I could put it in my strength here because I need the backstory there too. But let's put it in here. It's perfect what I need. I mean, really, it's 1 or 2 blue there, and that's going to be rare to find again unless I manipulate some stuff around. So I'm going to put it there. That finishes a row, which isn't an attribute row, so the quarterstaff doesn't come into effect. I'm not sure if I grabbed I'll say no. I can't go backsies now. Can't remember if I did for that one. But I'm going to grab just one coin here. Because core stuff doesn't work for it. So there's one coin as well. Do I take an intelligence or a wisdom action? Let's take an intelligence action. I'm going to try and get this to 4 or 5. I mean, come on, who wouldn't? It's a 3 again. Yes. How many times has that been re-rolled now? Alrighty. Alright, that's us there. Let's go to the market. First of all, it's got a 2, so let's roll the AI. Ooh, he rolled a 5. He's going to go on a hunt. He ditches the elemental, which brings about the harpy. +1 combat die for each die in the monster color in your character sheet. I've got 3 greens. So that could be handy if I don't like anything that's out there. Don't need the crossbow. Don't need the leather gloves. Dedicated. I think I might struggle to gain 2. I mean, that's a nice one on 10 to get, but I don't know. I've got a weapon card. Don't have a skill. This is my first training. Another one. I've got 1 armor. Yeah, right. It makes me go left, and that might be helpful in the end, and it gives me something to aim for again too. I need to get a skill card later and another trait card. Alrighty, that's 4. And I don't want stone skin because I'm currently at 0 on my alignment, so not going to work for me. Let's put this down the trait setting. I'm just going to put sideways here so it can be somewhat seen in the future. My alignment goes to this -1 here, so I better make sure I either go up or down towards the end of the game. Clean up again. Leftmost is discarded. The other 2 are trashed. Some of you that aren't really particular with role players asking what's the point of the trash and discard pile. There is a card or 2 that reference the discard pile that you can draw from. So the trash is definitely gone. Discard, there's a very, very rare chance you can pick them out again. Fiend, replaced. What we got this time? You cannot select a dice of your class color. Oof, 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 oof. Dice is put back. New market cards. Acrobatics. That makes me go up, which is excellent. I need a skill. Blessed Mace. Obsessed. Chain Vamp. Oh my god, gorgeous stuff. I need to buy a couple things here. At least there's an option. Let's put the gold back here. And new dice. Alright, I'm going to boost it up. I'm just going to have to strengthen it later. I think that's the way to go. I think that Fiend is it's too tough, that Fiend. Where the boost die is going to go, perhaps Constitution. But I'm going to turn it over later, so maybe into Dex, and I don't need to move anything. Not that I think so. I mean, maybe the 4 and 3 here. Well, that 4 and 3. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do actually. I'll move those 2. Just so then that row's done. That's 5, 9, 15, -1's 14. That's done. That's guaranteed 2 points as long as I don't screw around with it. However, this I need to fix up a bit, but I can turn this into an 8. Yeah, it looks a bit better there. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. Off to purchasing. Off to the market. Character's going to beat me to the market, so I've got to roll dice. He rolls a 6, so he's going for a hunt. He turns over the harpy. Harpy's gone. And the new one is a dire wolf. +1 combat die for each die in your strength attribute row. Okay. I've got my choice here. Now, this is a very, very interesting choice. Or is it? Do I really want it? I just want a skill card, though, eventually. Maybe let's get it. Let's get the Chain of Ambresses for 3. But now I'm starting around at dosh. So 3, I've got $2 left. Chain of Ambresses gives me an extra point, essentially, in the end. But I'm hoping to get yet one more. Build them up. End of the round. Discard at least. Trash those 2. These go back in the dice bag. You're starting to get used to this now, guys. Trash the Fiend. New Fiend. And what we got? You cannot banish your other Fiend cards. Okay. So I have to banish that one first, I imagine. New market. Move silently. It's an original. Tower Shield. Ooh. Oh, wow. I have to get rid of my quarter stuff to get that one though. Warhammer. That's how the minions. And Ruthless, that's a new one. Gain a star for each injury token you have. Well, I definitely don't want that one because the Cyclops hates me if I have injury tokens, so I don't think that's worth it. I'm not getting any injuries yet anyway. Alrighty, let's roll 3 more dice. Alrighty, this is what's rolled. We've got a split die on 2, purple, green. Green 5 with a coin, white 5 with a Fiend of Collusion. Yeah, I'll choose the green here with a coin. Alrighty. Green 5. I'm going to put it here. So, a couple things here. Finish this. I get 2 additional gold. So that's 1 gold for finishing, plus the 2 additional. So that's 3 gold as well. So that gave me some gold out of nowhere. Then for dex-wise, I just noticed that I didn't fix this up before. I needed purple in my intelligence row in that spot there. So let's dex this around to there. And that will help me out severely. Excelente. Alrighty, market phase. So again, I'm choosing 2 a lot, aren't I? Maybe with the Fiend, it makes me choose 2 more. It's quite tempting with the gold. Maybe if this is a low, it's not. Yeah. I don't know. Makes this game maybe in solitaire choose 2 a lot, unless you're wanting a very low number. Anyway, let's roll for the AI. He rolls a 2. He takes my Tower Shield. Oh, this is just what's going on. Why? I don't want any of the rest. Oh, hang on. I could move silently. Ooh. And then I can get it back. Ooh, I can get acrobatics back. Oh. Yes. That could be very helpful. I can afford it. I just need more money to afford acrobatics later. Yeah, let's do it. And I need a skill card. I need at least 1. So I'm going to buy this. I can't use it right now because instead of purchasing for marks, it'll be the next round. I can use this. Spend 4. I've got 6. So spend 4. I've got to save up a bit more to get my acrobatics. Excellent. That goes in my skills section. Discard. Trash him with trash face. And trash that one. New Fiend is when you place a die on the Dex or Charisma true row, gain 2 injury tokens. Well, my Dex and Charisma is already finished, so that's not a big deal for me. I can handle that Fiend, alright. New Market. Envious. Open Lock. These are some originals. Dispel. It's out of the monsters and minions. Selfish, out of monsters and minions. None of them are like either, which is good in a way, because I could draw from my discard pile with Move Silently. Excellent. And we roll new dice. This is what's rolled up. As much as the class die is tempting, I don't need to bench any Fiends. And I know that's a guaranteed point, but I really do need a blue for my strength. It's slightly lower than I want. I want a 5 or a 6, but that can be fixed. And I get to go first, which is no big deal for me anyway. So I'm going to go from the discard pile. So I'm going to grab the blue. Alright, sticking with the blue. I might have to discard this turn. Alrighty. So, blue 4. Right there, it's not completing a row. I get to do a strength action, turn 1 over. That's a guaranteed win, so I'm going to wait till the end for that one. Make sure I do that on the last one. This is going to turn over to an 8. Because that's what they got. Fantastic with that 8. On here. 6 plus 8 is 14, minus 1 is 13. I only need a 3 or a 4 to complete that row. That's fantastic. Not going to use my moves silently in a moment here. I don't have enough money. I've only got 2. So I'm just going to have to discard one. This market phase. Over to the market. I'm first go. Unfortunately, there's nothing I really want. Draw on card from the market deck. Buy it at cost, return it. I mean, no. Immediately gain 3 gold for each skill card you have. It's 3 gold? I guess that's something. It's essentially gaining 2 gold. And having a scroll card will not hurt. Okay. I'm going to get the Dispel for a gold. And it gains me 3 gold because I've got 1 skill card down here. So I get 3 gold back. I'll put it down the corner here. Actually, no, scrolls are meant to go up here, aren't they? Let's put it sideways. There. Alrighty, clear these out. Trash that one. New Fiend. New Fiend is going to be when you buy a card, gain an injury token. Nasty. I definitely don't want that with the Cyclops. Discarded, envious, trash the rest. Okay, I'm getting to face how much? 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds left. I need to kill. I need to go on a hunt twice more. I better buy that acrobatic this round. That's the way to go. That's been fixed up. New market. Steadfast. Benesh. Protection. A lot of scrolls. Greedy. Not many of the new market cards are coming out. Maybe they're the ones discarded or they're at the bottom. I'm into the 2 dots now for the last couple of rounds. Alrighty. Next round, new dice. I've got 4 rounds to go, so this one plus 3 more. This is what's rolled up, and this is not pretty. A 1 is going to kill me. Anywhere I put it. Oh, no. Unless I can do a strength action again somehow. Not going to happen for me. Because I don't want to take this, because I don't want to get an injury token. Because the Cyclops, during Monster Combat, if you have 1 or more injury tokens, you cannot re-roll. Oh, that's going to kill. And buying a card, imagine if I do this, that's purchasing. You may purchase a card from the discard pile to do that, so that's still buying. So I might have to take one of these 1s, which I don't. And is there a way I can do a strength action again somehow? I don't know. Don't think I can. That's interesting too, protection. And I'm looking at that. Immediately search the discard pile and take 1 armor card. That's worth 2 points for me. But I also want to get my alignment up. So maybe it's change of plans. Alright, there's 1 nasty fiend. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have to take the 6, change of plans, take the 6, and I'm going to have to bench this fiend as soon as I can. Wow. Alrighty. 6 taken, and the fiend comes with me as well. Over there. 6. What's that? 6, 10, 16. I've got to up it by 2 anyway. Yeah. I'll put it there. 6s. I think I need 6 for that. That's completing an attribute row. So that's an extra 2 gold, which means I can go for a hunt. Actually, that's pretty good. 2 plus 1, because it's quarterstaff. Fantastic. Now, it's at the end of the phase I can banish the fiend. I can't do it straight away. I'm going to bench 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 2 gold left. Oof. Just not enough to do what I want to do. 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 gold short, aren't I? No big deal. It's been the run of how this goes. Put the 6 there. Let's flip over the guaranteed one that we said here to an 8. So that's 11, 16. That sorts out Dex. Dex is done. Just double check here. 5, 9, 15, minus 1's 14. Intelligence is done. Charisma is my 1 row that I've gone. You know what? I don't want a point anyway. Okay. Good. Alrighty. So I chose the last one. Did my strength stuff. Got to roll 2 dice. And I should be flipping over my fiend by the way too because I benched it. I rolled a 3, then a 5. 3 will get rid of the protection, trashed. 5 will get rid of the direwolf. And my new monster is Will-O-Wisp. +1 combat die for each white die on your character sheet. Ouch! That's only 2. I might have to use some XP to help me out there. Okay. What am I going to do? Now, I notice there is a 2-cost trait card in there, but I might do it later. I could still discard to get a couple more bucks. I've got to hunt 2 more times, definitely. So maybe I hunt now. I've got to just do it. Okay, going for a hunt. So, Will-O-Wisp, I get 2. You always have 1 plus whatever this carries. So +1, so I get 2. I've only got 1 white die. This could be very interesting. So let's put it there. I'm going to roll 2 of the combat dice. Now, I could hire a mercenary. What can I do here? Maybe not. What can I do? Okay. So, reveal minion card. Take a tribulation. 3 XP. I can gain a combat die for 3 XP. Re-roll 1. 3 XP. That's all I've got to get a third one. To make sure I get the trophy. Or do I just go for a couple of re-rolls? I could discard an injury token. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, forgot about that. Re-roll combat die. Ooh, because I could roll 2 2s in. This means it's automatically 2 XP. Oh, let's give it a go. I'm going to get 3 XP back to replace it. So I'm going to use 3 XP to get an extra combat die. So make sure I get that trophy. Come on! Yes! 10. I needed an 8 plus. Fantastic. I get the trophy. So I get my 3 XP back. And I take this as a trophy, which means I get to look at the next obstacle. The obstacle for the Cyclops. That's 2 minions killed. Obstacle says, all players gain 2 combat dice for each split die in their familiar row. I've got 1 there. For each. It says for each, there's no like minimum on this one. So, that's good. So I'm gaining 2. Okay, that's good. Unless I can switch something up, I can't. I've got no deck, so at least one's good. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Whew. Wow. All right. This one gets discarded. These 2 get trashed. These 2 go back in the bag. Third last round coming up, and Fiend of Blight. When you go on a hunt, gain an injury token. Ooh, I need to go on a hunt one more time. Market phase. Proud, that's a good one. Always a good one. Longbow, don't really need that. Relentless, that's new. Gain 3 if you earned 8 stars during a monster combat. Whoa. Whoa. I don't think I'm really going that great enough to get that one. And it makes me go to the right, take an attribute action. Intelligence action, no, I don't want to do that one. Alrighty, new dice coming up. Hey, look at this choice again. So this is the interesting situation when you need to get that Fiend card, I guess. When you go on a hunt, gain an injury token. Ouchie wawa. Ooh, baby. 6. Okay. Yeah, I need a 6. I won't go on my wisdom row though. But let's get the 6, and I've got the Fiend. Now I assume, this is interesting. So my fighter card, when you select a red die, you may banish a Fiend card. I assume that doesn't work in this situation. I assume you get the 6 and you gain 1 at the same time. You can't banish the one you get. Let me just double check that. I'm not sure about that one. Definitely not sure. I think for the terming select, I selected it. I don't have one to banish yet. I'm getting this at the same time as that. So take the grim rule that this is coming with me. I'm going to get an injury token if I go on a hunt while this is in my possession. Let's go to my character board. Got a 6. Intelligence row, I don't need a 6. It's going to be too much. It's 14, 13. That's going to be 19, too much. So it must go to my Constitution row right here, which I think is where it was going to go. Let's up this one to a 5, and that one is now complete. From Constitution. Constitution is now at 13. I only need a 4 there. Exact 4. Ouch. Okay, let's go market phase. Market phase. Roll 2. Oh, sorry. Yes, roll 2. 1 and 4. So Proud is gone, and Speculate is gone to the trash. Could still go on a hunt. Unfortunately, I've only got $2. Oh, plus, actually, no, I would have 5. Ta-da! Now I have $5 because I've banished my Fiend. Okay, but do I banish my Fiend now? Yeah, let's banish the Fiend. So then it allows me to go on a hunt if I want to. I've now got 3 banished Fiends. I'm going to get 4 dice to take this guy on. Interesting. 4 dice. It should, it's on average, I should get there. I've got 3 banished Fiends plus my dice. So let's take on the Ice Worm. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let's get this over and done with this. These things. Now, I could re-roll with my experience as well. So let's roll with 4. What's that? 5, 10, 13, 16 beats the 12 plus. Excellent. That's a good win. That's a good win, that one. 3 blues. Excellent. Got 6. And 2 honor tokens. Which adds +1. For those who haven't played the monsters and minions. +1 when I take on the monster, which you'll see later. Very soon indeed. 2 more rounds. All the +1s, just put them underneath here. Alrighty. And that's yet another one I collect as a trophy. And I get to see the last one, the attack row. What's this one say? All players gain 2 combat dice for each skill or trait card they have with the left arrow. Oh, I've got 1. 1's better than none, I guess. So that's 2 more dice. Maybe Relentless was the way to go on this one, but too late now. Desperate jab. Alrighty, clean up. Discard. Trash for a Relentless. Unfortunately, that could have been good. Maybe I should have given that a go. But, $5. I want to get rid of that Fiend. I think that was the way to go there, too. Dice goes away. 2 more rounds to go. New Fiend. Your weapon cards have no effect. Ouchie. Just so you know, the Fiends take come into account at the end of a dice phase. So it'll be the next round for that one. That's the next round after I gain it. Alright, new market for cards. Energy Field. Actually, that one should be removed. Energy Field, it's for other players. That one's not counted, so let's just draw again. The Pauldron. Mystic Cow. Okay, Clumsy's always been there. Ooh. No, it's not under. Clumsy could be handy, but it makes me go to the right as well, which I don't really want to do. What's Brimstone do? Immediately gain 2 XP for each active Fiend card you have. For each active. Mine are all banished, not active. Alrighty, dice. Yeah, this is not one I'm really keen on at the moment. A bit of trouble. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is go for this one, but I'm sacrificing some points here in a moment, and you'll see. But there's no other better option here, I don't think. So I'll take the split die with the gold. Let's have a look. Second last round here. Let's put the red die in here. Okay, it's a split die. Now, obviously that's not big enough. That's 11, 12 plus 2 is 14. I need 17 exactly to get 3 points. I'm going to be very disappointed I'm not going to get that. But at least that finishes my backstory completely, which is 3 points, plus another red die, which is another point. So it's better than taking the gold 2, I think, to go on my wisdom, which still wouldn't solve it. So let's then up this by 1. There's a chance I could go up even further, I guess. I don't know. 11, 13, 15. I'm 2 more short. I don't think it's going to get there unless I can do some kind of random intelligence roll or something. Yeah. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. I'll get my 3 gold as well. I'm finishing the row with the quarterstaff, which means I've got 4 all up. Let's go phase, just rolling 1 to 3. They take the Mystic Cow. Okay, what do I want to do? I could do the move silently. Which is my skill card here. To try and look for something to buy for $4. That's a trait. So I might have a quick look and I'll come back to you guys. Just coming down here for a moment. Down arrow. Instead of purchasing from the market, you may purchase a card from the market discard pile. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to go down to 1, unfortunately. But I found this in the discard pile, which is perfect. Goes up So if I buy it, I'll go back up to this -1, and then I've got a wisdom action next to go up to 3. And it adds 2 or -2 to any single attribute score at the end. Not only is it another trait card to finish off my dedicated, but it will also add 2 here, which will make this 5, 11, 13, 15, plus 2 is 17 to get the 3 extra points. Fantastic move. If I might say so. No, not only that good at this game. 3 gold that will cost me. I've got 1 gold left. I'm going to put this in my pile down here, and I've already gone up on it. Okay. Let's go back. Wow, really proud of that one. That's good to spot that one. Trash the Fiend. So up to the last round before the monster fight. Fiend of Ineptitude. You cannot use your class ability. Okay. No big deal. That's discard. This is trash. Refresh 1 skill card, which is my only one. Refreshed. New gold back on here. Last round of market cards, which I've got a massive stack still, which I'm not sure, maybe I've done something wrong. People will probably let me know, I guess. Massive stack of minions as well. Very strange. I wonder if I was meant to discard more. I'm pretty sure I discarded the right amount, which was 40, I think. I did that. Anyway, keep going. Nimble. Halberd. I don't think I'm going to afford anything here. Transmute. Immediately gain gold equal to the amount of XP. Ooh. Okay. Too late, though, because I've only got one last round. And Tremor. Immediately gain, lose XP equal to the current position of the tracking token on your alignment card. Okay. That could be handy. That could be the one I might get for 1. Alrighty, dice time. Slightly unfortunate roll, because I need a 3 or a 4 here to complete the wisdom row. And I got a 2. There's no way to up it. 1 with cards I'm looking at here. Maybe a chance somewhere. All good. Let's get the split die. Let's just guarantee it, because I'm eyeing off this nimble as well, just for an extra point. Or the extra XP for Tremor. Oof. No, I'll get the nimble. I think another point would be awesome in a moment. Anyway, 2. 2's going to go down here. Gets me the 3 gold due to Quarterstaff instead of just the usual 1. So I'm up to 4 gold. Right, 2 goes in here. I move up on the alignment due to the wisdom, so I'm on 3, which is excellent. Don't want to move away from that. Let's go to market phase. Goes first. I could get Tremor, which will give me 3 more XP. Nimble would give me, which keeps me in the same spot, which is good. Gives me just 1 extra star. Maybe this might get me more stars. The Halberd. If I replace my Quarterstaff with this, resolving the attack card, gain double the benefit. And the attack card is 2 combat dice for each skill or trait with a left arrow, which is only 1. But maybe if I double, I get 4 dice, which might push me into another zone for it. So I'm going to buy that for 4. Ditch my Quarterstaff into the discard. Halberd comes into me. And then final cleanup before we take on Monster. Back in the bag with you guys. This is trashed. That one is discarded. These are trashed. And we now go on to taking on this Cyclops. First of all, let's put my honor tokens and injury tokens up here. I've got 2 honor tokens, so it's +2 already. It's fantastic. Got 6 XP I can use very shortly. I'll just leave that there to remind me. All right, let's go through. So I start with 1 combat dice. Plus, Longtooth on. All players gain 1 combat die for each green die in their familiar row. I've got 1. Split die cancels that, so I'll get 1. This is the obstacle. All players gain 2 combat dice for each split die in their familiar row. I got 1. So I get 2 there. And then all players gain 2 combat dice for each skill or trait card they have with the left arrow. I've got 1 with a left arrow. So let's get 2 for that. Then my Halberd doubles that attack benefit. So I'm going to get another 2. Okay. I've still got some XP I could use. I've got 6 XP. Now what I can do with that, I don't have any injury tokens, which is awesome. So I can still re-roll. I could get maybe 1 more combat die. It's like hiring another mercenary. I've got no gold to do this with, but could have taken a tribute action actually too. Ooh, I could do an intelligence reroll with my wisdom. That would have been a super risky job. I don't think that was worth it. Because I was 2 off. Ooh, actually. I think that might be better. I don't think too much has been new revealed. Let's just zoom back down. So, it says here, 5 XP taken a tribute action. And if I up this bond by 1, using Constitution action, which is upping or downing by 1, that will give me 6, 14, plus 1 more will be 17, minus 1, 16, which will get me there. And here, that this isn't actually complete, this row, so I've got this row wrong. I knew that. This one's 6, 14, 16, minus 1's 15, and 1 off. So I'm going to spend 5 XP down here, which is nasty. Didn't really want to do that, but up this by 1 to 3. Something didn't quite work out there. That one got in there. Then my Constitution row, 5, 11, 13, plus 2 is 15. Not good enough, and I don't expect to do anything there. So that was by using this ability here, using 5 XP to take an attribute action. I'm not sure if I can use it now or not. I think I can. That's better, because at least then I missed out on 2 rows, which is nasty. 13, 11, 16, that's okay. 6, that's 17, yep, okay. So I missed out on my big row in the charisma. That's 4 points lost. Ouch. Anyway, let's see if we can do as max damage on this guy up here. So not much XP left. I only got 1 because I had to do that tribute action, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice. I should be in the 20s somewhere, so I should be at least getting 4 points. I mean, I need to do at least 13 to kill it. I should be fine there. I'm hoping to hit in that 6 range. Let's see how we go. I can do 1 reroll. I have no injury tokens. Got plus 2 already. Let's do it. Oh, nervous. Got to do it, take him down. Ah! Okay, a couple of duds there, but a couple of okay ones. Okay, so I might have to reroll that 1 in a moment. What have we got so far? So I've got 6, 11, 15, 19, 23, 25, 27, 29. Was it even worth re-rolling? I suppose I will. Just hit him on. Should have got that relentless before. Anyway, reroll the 1. It's a 2. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 10, 14, 18, 23, 29, 30, 31 on the Cyclops is 8 points. Now it's time to get our points all together. I'll do it straight away here. I might even count along with you guys as I go down here. So I might do the familiar first as well, and then do my usual character stuff. So the monster, absolutely just decimated. Got 8 points for it. They were pretty happy that I totally destroyed this monster. So I started on 8. Happy with that. I'm not sure about these points. I mean, the points table in the book for Solitaire is upgraded a bit higher now. So it must be easy to get a bit more points in this version. I suppose you get more points with the Familiar. Familiar, I got between 5 and 7. Yes, I did. I got 6. That's 2 more points. And I got its backstory. Red, green, blue. That's 3 more points. So 13. Good start. However, a little bit disappointed with the character here. Let's have a look. Alrighty. Character. So let's move some of these things out of the way here. Let's put this. This was on 13. Okay, it's going to go. There's a skill card under it, just so I remember. Okay, how do we go here? So first thing to do is attribute goals. Strength I got, which is 2 more points. So I'm up to 15. Dexterity I got 3, 11, 16. That's 2 more points. 17. What have I got here? 5, 11, 13, 15. I missed my Constitution. Unfortunately, that was with 3 as well. 6, 10, 15. Minus 1's 14. I've got that. That's 2 points for intelligence. Wisdom 6, 14, 17. Minus 1's 16. Gives me 2 more points. And Charisma 7, 10. Did not get. Class color dice. Heaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with the red split die. 6 points. Gives me to 27. This is looking fantastic. What do we got next? Alignment card. I'm on my 3. So that's 30. Next, backstory card. I got them all, I believe. Blue, green, red, yes. purple, black, white. 6 points. Goes to 36. Okay. Armor cards got 2. That was a little bit unfortunate. I'm hoping for one more. So what's that? 2 is 2 points plus 1 because it's a red card, so it's 3 points. Makes me go to 39. Then trait cards. That's right. Courageous was going to add 2 to a value on any single troop score. That's right. I forgot that. So 11, 13, 15. That's plus 2 for this one I'm going to do, which gives me the 3 points. Excellent. 42. And then dedicated. 2 points if I have a weapon card. Yes, I do. A skill card. Yes, I do underneath this. 2 trait cards. Yes. And an armor card. Yes. At least. Yes. So that's 2 more points. And I finish on a brave 44. What does that mean in these days? 44. I'm a true hero. Not quite the Monster Slayer, but I'm a true hero running around. They still love me. But yeah, a few points away from that Monster Slayer. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Really happy I destroyed that monster, which is good. Maybe next time focus on getting a couple extra cards. 1 skill card probably is enough. I needed 2 skill cards, I think, to get that manipulation of the dice going. Yeah, no, I was quite happy with it. I like this Fiends of Familiar. It just adds a bit more to the game. It feels a bit funny picking 2 dice at a time. Don't know what other people think about that. That's one major thing. I like the Fiends. I think that's pretty good. Bit of a mini punishment for choosing the high dice. Yeah, but the Familiars, yeah, a bit more. You could, I mean, this one here, 5 to 7. I purposely chose a lower number one so I could drop off some bad numbers here. And there were a couple of bad numbers I could put in there. Managed to get its backstory. Pretty happy. Okay, Soloists, well, that's a wrap there. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Role Player with the Fiends and Familiars expansion. Love the artwork on it too. Looking forward to Role Player Adventures as well. Up on Kickstarter right now. So I'm one that's going to get onto that as well. Hope you guys enjoy this playthrough and hope it helps you make a decision whether you like this kind of game or not. So Solace, until next time, to crush your gaming thirst, always play solo.